Scorpio, April begins with several planets in Aries. Mars rules Aries, as does Mars rules Scorpio. Mars is the traditional ruler of Scorpio. And Mars is in Aries, so there's a big energy of being able to plow your way through any type of situation, problem, and get things done. There's several significant events. The first one being the Venus-Mars conjunction in Aries, and that is a new beginning around romance, what we love, what's important to us, putting some energy and effort into having what we value. Yet, the Aries energy is 150 degrees away from Scorpio. It's called a quincunx, and that energy is adjusting. So this is a month where you might find yourself making some adjustments, especially in the area of your health, your diet, and any routines that need to be done, especially work that you would rather not do, that if you could, you'd pay somebody else to do it for you. So make some adjustments there. The new moon in Aries on the 10th will solidify that feeling, that energy. Okay, I just feel deep inside it's time to make these changes, these adjustments, put some action into my life, put some action into my well-being and health. Pluto goes retrograde on the 12th, the modern ruler of Scorpio. And Pluto itself is very powerful. It's about transformation. And when Pluto goes retrograde or direct, Pluto goes retrograde once a year, it shines down more power, more pizzazz, more punch to get things happening. And it's in Capricorn, a couple of months ahead of Scorpio, in a sector, in an angle that says transform how you speak. Now you might say, what's wrong with the way that I talk? What's wrong with the way I'm communicating? There's nothing wrong with it. It's not about anything being wrong. It's just about looking at a different, deeper way of being able to share your thoughts with others that can be more grabbing, more powerful. On the 19th of April, the sun enters Taurus, and the Taurus time is opposite Scorpio, right? Because Taurus is opposite Scorpio. And there will be a shift, albeit might be subtle. And a few days before, Venus entered into Taurus. Venus entered into Taurus on the 15th, and on the 20th, Mars goes into Taurus. So we'll have 3 planets opposite your energy, reflecting back to you the whole, from the world, anything that you might feel, anything that you might think is important to you. If you find yourself being irritated, because a lot of times when Mars is opposite your sign, there's a grumbling. It's like, why does that person want to do that? There could be a little bit of a war of wills. But reflect it back. Is there anywhere inside of you where you feel that part of you wants to do one thing and another part of you wants to do another thing, or you have some strong beliefs about what somebody does or doesn't do? It's a time for growth. It's a time for learning. It also represents your halfway mark. Because the Taurus, when Taurus starts, the sun goes in Taurus, is a halfway mark of your birthday year. And in this halfway mark of your birthday year, it's to take a deep breath and reflect, okay, I've gone halfway. What have I done? What have I not done that I set out to do on my birthday wish time? And what else? How else can I keep the energy moving? The lunar eclipse, very powerful lunar eclipse. This is your time, this lunar full moon eclipse, because the moon is in Scorpio. So this is your full moon to embrace. You could feel a lot more passion, a lot more intensity, a lot more alive in many ways. But this lunar eclipse is really intense as Mars and Sun is conjunct. Mars-Sun conjunction is my way or the highway to a certain extent. So there's this aggressive energy. Now, it can be really good when you want to go get something done. Like, nobody's going to stop me. I'm going to go get something. I'm really focused. No matter what obstacles in my way, I'm going to make it happen. That because it's opposite your sign, the obstacles could be outside of yourself, right? And that your will to overcome them. If I can't get through that wall, how do I get around it or over it or under it? And the moon in your sign in Scorpio for this full moon lunar eclipse is conjunct Saturn. And so emotionally, the moon represents our emotional needs. And there's this deep desire, this go deep within to really understand what you need on a deep, deep emotional core place for you to feel that you are living your life, that you feel complete in a way. I need to have this emotionally. This is what I need in my life. And Saturn being there can show where the restrictions are, why you may feel that it's not there. Well, I need to have this in order to do that. And Saturn can say, well, I don't have this, it's not there. So, but the purpose of it is to bring it to light, the full moon illumination. So once it's in light, then you can find the solution to anything that is a perceived problem or perceived obstacle for you to have the emotional harmony and fulfillment that you want in your life.